It started on a Tuesday, 2 in the morning. I heard a noise coming from the backyard. It was low, repetitive, like a shovel hitting wet soil. I went to the window and looked. My mother was out there, alone, digging a hole, and beside her, the neighbor's sister's body, thrown there carelessly with her face dirty. She buried her as if she had done it before. She came back inside, and in the morning, she woke me up for school as if nothing had happened. The next night there was more. I woke up to the same noise. I looked out the window again. This time it was Lydia's cousin, a classmate of mine. He seemed heavier. She dragged him with difficulty, but dug the same way, fast, without looking around. She just did it and went back inside. On Friday, the police came to our house.
We're investigating 2 disappearances. Have you seen anything strange in the last few days?
No, nothing unusual.
I was standing in the hallway listening. She lied, and the police didn't even suspect anything. I got out of bed without making any noise, went down the stairs, and went straight to the back door. My mother was there, covered in dirt and sweat, throwing the last shovelfuls on top of Caroline's body. I stood there, just watching. My mother noticed my presence. She stopped, slowly turned toward me and spoke in a weak voice.
I can't take it anymore. I'm going to turn myself into the police. I'm going to tell everything. I can't go on.
You can try, but no one will believe that a child did all this.
She stared at me. Her eyes were trembling.
They will think you went insane. They will arrest you. They will throw you on asylum. And me, I will stay here free.
So I turned my back before going inside and said over my shoulder,
Finish it quickly, because tomorrow there will be one more person to bury.
I was terrified of being alone when my parents went out at night.
It's just a party. We won't be long. And you're too old to be afraid of this.
They left laughing, like my fear didn't matter. And I stayed there, trying to pretend it didn't either. I sat on the couch and turned on the TV, just so it wouldn't be silent. But the fear didn't go away. When the power suddenly went out, my whole body froze. I called out for my mom, even though I knew she wasn't there. I grabbed my phone with shaking hands and tried to call her. No signal. That's when I heard knocking at the front door.
Open the door, sweetheart. It's me, your mom.
I'm coming, Mom. I just need to get the keys upstairs. My relief only lasted a few seconds, because my phone started vibrating in my hand. Hi, Mom.
Hi, honey. I saw that you called. Talk fast. I'm in the middle of a party.
I was frozen with fear. None of it made sense.
Honey, are you still there?
Mom, there's a stranger outside trying to get in.
I know, dear, and I left the door unlocked on purpose.
I can't believe I'm almost at night 99.
Vicky, it's time to go to sleep now. Turn off the iPad.
No, I don't want to sleep yet. I'm not tired.
You have school tomorrow. You need to sleep.
I don't care, and I'm not going to sleep. Get out of my room! Dad, help! There's someone in my room! Please, leave me alone.
I'll leave you alone if you put away your iPad and go to sleep like your dad asked.
Okay, I'll go to sleep right now.
If you're not a good girl, I'll come back.
I'll be good. I promise I'll be good.
That's a good girl. Remember, I'm always watching you.
Good job. Here's your money. You earned it.
Thank you. Call me if you need my services again.
After 6 years lost, I finally found my way back home.
No, this can't be happening.
Mom, let me in. It's me, Kate.
Kate, you finally came back home. Come in quickly. Honey, where have you been all this time?
I don't know. I was locked in a basement, but they left a door open and I escaped.
I'm so happy you're home. Did those people hurt you?
No, but there are a lot of other kids there, Mom. You need to call the police.
Okay, wait here. I'll call them right now. The police should arrive soon. Here, I made you a drink to warm you up.
Thanks, Mommy.
Please come in. She's sleeping. She's right here. I had to put her to sleep.
I'm sorry. A door was left open for just a moment.
Well then, take her back. And this time close the door properly. I really don't want to see her again.
It was Saturday night, and a couple was arguing fiercely.
I can't take this marriage anymore. You're always lying to me. I'm going to ruin your image.
Desperate, the husband tries to hide his own wife's body. On the way back home, he prays that his son didn't hear anything. A day passes. To his surprise, the son never asks about his mother. It's as if nothing had happened. But since that night, the man has been living exhausted, always complaining about back pain. One evening, while preparing dinner, he notices his son staring at him intently.
Son, is something wrong? Dinner is almost ready.
Dad, why doesn't Mom ever get off your back anymore?
The rain scared me so much, and whenever it started raining, I would go hide. And this time, I hid under the stairs. But I found something there. There were 3 photos of 2 children I had never seen in my life. But when I looked closely, it was me and another boy I didn't know. I don't remember ever knowing him. But he looked a lot like me. So I decided to ask my grandma, "Grandma, who is this in the photo with me?"
It's time I tell you something. Sit down.
Okay, but who is this baby with me in the photos?
That boy in the photo is your brother, but he died when you were still a child.
What? I don't have a brother. Only if he died along with my parents.
You're old enough now. I'll tell you the truth. Your parents are alive, but they drowned your brother when you were little, and they planned to do the same to you. But that day it was raining and you hid and they couldn't find you. So I went and adopted you.
I remembered what happened. I didn't hide because I was afraid of the rain. I hid from my parents that day.
I have always taught my son to never talk to strangers. Since he was very little, I repeated this as if it were a sacred rule, and he always obeyed. On Saturday, we went to the supermarket. I got distracted looking at some products on the shelf, and when I turned back, my son was standing in front of an employee, smiling and talking to her. My heart started racing. I called him over quickly, pretending so the employee wouldn't notice. We finished the shopping, and only when we got to the parking lot in front of the car, I asked him, "I have explained to you 1,000,000 times why you must not talk to strangers." He took a deep breath and answered with the calmest voice in the world,
"Because my real mommy might end up finding me."
At that moment, I felt my hands tremble. The sound of the keys almost fell to the ground. I forced a smile, leaned down and whispered, "Great. Now get in the car and don't look to the side. There's a police car around here looking for you again."
Today, Death came to visit me. We were having dinner as a family when we heard someone opening the front door. And as soon as we went into the living room, we couldn't believe what we saw. It was her, Death itself. And we knew what that meant. She had come to take someone.
Who here is Quinn Harris?
I couldn't believe it. Death said my sister's name. And for sure it was because she had come to take her. Her time had come. Of course I was sad for her. I just didn't expect what was about to happen. As soon as I turned to the side, I saw my mother and Quinn herself pointing at me. Of course, she was the favorite daughter. I never had much importance. They handed me over to Death, even though I wasn't the chosen one, just to protect my sister.
All right, please, Miss Quinn, leave the house immediately.
But I...
Hurry up, I can't waste time.
And with all the indignation, I left my house, already preparing myself for my fate. But as soon as I turned toward Death, I saw that she remained inside, with a fireball in her hands.
Today is the day to take this entire family, except for Miss Quinn Harris.
She said as she closed the door, leaving me outside to watch the fire spread through the house with my family inside.
My mother wouldn't let me touch her jewelry, but I was very stubborn and pretended to accept it. But I was always keeping an eye on it, and I never saw her wearing any of it. And the strangest part was that she always kept it locked away in her bedroom and locked the door. But one day she went out, and I decided to try opening the door, and I managed to do it. But that was my biggest mistake. I thought she wouldn't notice, so I started going through the jewelry, and I picked up an earring. But it looked a lot like the one my neighbor used to wear. But she disappeared 2 weeks ago. Then I picked up a bracelet, but I'm sure it belonged to my cousin who also disappeared.
What's this, sweetheart? You don't like following the rules?
Mom, these jewels...
The jewels are my trophies.
This is getting really strange. What do you mean?
From my victims. Unfortunately, I'm missing a necklace in my collection.
What kind of madness is this? I don't understand anything anymore.
Do you know anyone who has one?
She can't be serious.
My mother had been missing for 2 weeks. No one knew where she was. My father cried every day saying it made no sense, because she would never run away without a reason. She was trustworthy, calm, and would never abandon the family. I kept listening to him repeat that, as if he were trying to convince himself. But only I knew the truth. On an ordinary night, while I was trying to sleep, I heard knocking on the front door. At first, I thought it was the wrong person, maybe a drunk neighbor. But then the knocking came again, stronger, as if the person knew exactly where they were knocking. I grabbed my phone and opened the security camera. The blood froze in my veins. It was her, my mother, standing there with the same smile as always. The shine in her eyes, the apron she used to wear at home. Her face was calm, as if nothing had happened. She looked completely normal, but I knew that could not be true because I myself killed her and buried her body in the forest 2 weeks ago.